Ever wonder why some states in the US get all the love during presidential elections while others get the cold shoulder? It's like being at a high school dance where only a few kids are getting asked to dance because supposedly they're the swing ones. Oh, and by the way, this isn't about their dance moves. It's about their political sway. Welcome to the roller coaster ride that is the US presidential elections, where swing states hold the cards and the rest of us just watch the drama unfold. The Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College might sound like a prestigious university, but nope, it's the squad that actually elects the President of the United States. Forget about the national popular vote. This is about state-by-state action. Each state gets a certain number of electoral votes based on its representation in Congress, and most states are winner takes all. This means if you snag the majority in a state, you bag all its electoral goodies. The magic number? 270 electoral votes out of 538. Hit that, and you get the keys to the White House. Simple, maybe on paper. In reality, it's as complex as trying to explain why New Yorkers fold their pizza slices. It's just the way it's done. Swing states the belle of the ball. Swing states are like that indecisive friend who can't decide where to eat. One election, they're dining with the Democrats. The next, they're grabbing a burger with the Republicans. These states can swing either way, hence the name. Think Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Their unpredictable nature makes them the most courted in elections, with candidates pouring time and resources into winning them over. Why do they matter so much? Because they can literally make or break a presidential campaign. Their electoral votes are often enough to tip the scale in a tight race. So every 4 years, they get all the electoral love. A brief dance with history major parties. The US has two main dance partners, the Democratic Party, the older of the two, and the Republican Party, also known as the GOP, Grand Old Party. Their origins and evolutions could rival any soap opera for plot twists and dramatic shifts. Initially, Democrats were the conservative party, and Republicans were the progressive ones. Over time, particularly around the Civil Rights era, they switched dance partners, realigning their ideologies. Key moments like the New Deal and the Reagan Revolution further defined their identities. Knowing their history helps us understand their current moves and motivations. How we elect a president, step by step. The road to the White House is long, winding, and starts way before Election Day. First, candidates throw their hats in the ring and start gathering support through primaries and caucuses across the country. Then, at national conventions, each party officially nominates their candidate, who then picks a running mate. From there, it's a sprint to November, with debates, campaign rallies, and lots of baby kissing. Finally, the people vote. But remember, they're really voting for a group of electors who pledge to vote for that candidate in the Electoral College. A bit like choosing someone to choose for you. Very meta. Oh, the drama. U.S. presidential elections have had their fair share of controversies that could give reality TV a run for its money. From the 2000 Bush-Gore recount fiasco in Florida to allegations of foreign interference in 2016, these moments have tested the strength and resilience of American democracy. Each controversy brings to light the vulnerabilities of the system and ideally leads to reforms. However, the scars can linger, influencing how future elections are conducted and perceived. Learning from these episodes is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the electoral process and ensuring that every vote counts really counts. If presidential elections are a party, then the media is the DJ, setting the tone and controlling the vibe. From mainstream news channels to the wild west of social media, the press plays a pivotal role in shaping public opinion and election outcomes. Coverage can vary wildly, with accusations of bias and fake news now part of the election lexicon. The rise of social media has only amplified these issues, with information and misinformation spreading faster than ever. Understanding media influence is key to being an informed voter. It's like knowing which songs are actually good and which are just catchy. Money talks, campaign funding. Running for president isn't cheap, and how campaigns are funded can significantly impact the democratic process. From small-dollar donors to large PACs or political action committees, the money trail is as complex as a New York subway map. Recent years have seen a rise in grassroots funding, but big money still talks pretty loudly in politics. Transparency and regulation are ongoing battles in the quest to keep elections fair and balanced. Understanding where the money comes from can tell you a lot about a candidate's priorities and who might be calling the tunes if they win. Voters' role, the power of one. In the dance of democracy, every dancer or voter counts. Yet voter turnout in the US often lags behind other democracies. Why? Well, reasons range from voter apathy to systemic barriers that make voting difficult for some populations. Encouraging everyone to vote is crucial, as high turnout ensures that the elected leaders truly reflect the will of the people. Initiatives to increase voter registration and participation are key to a vibrant democracy. So if you think your vote doesn't matter, think again. It's the most direct way you have to influence government and policy. Looking forward, future of US elections. As technology evolves and society changes, so too must our election system. From cybersecurity threats to debates about mail-in voting and voter ID laws, the landscape is constantly shifting. Emerging technologies like blockchain and more sophisticated electronic voting systems promise greater security and accessibility. However, they also bring new challenges. The goal? A fair, transparent, and inclusive electoral system that adapts to the needs of its citizens, ensuring that every future election is smoother than the last. A tall order, but hey, this is America. We shoot for the moon. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the US presidential elections. From the quirky electoral college to the critical role of swing states, it's a complex system that keeps the world watching every 4 years. And regardless of the outcome, the dance goes on. Now that you've had a whirlwind tour through the labyrinth of US presidential elections, it's clear that this isn't just a political process. It's a cultural phenomenon that encapsulates the ideals, controversies, and the evolving nature of democracy in America. From swing states, swinging the fate of the nation, to the high-stakes dance of the Electoral College, understanding this system is crucial for anyone who wants to be an informed citizen or just wants to understand why certain states get all the electoral attention. Whether you're a political aficionado or just trying to make sense of the headlines every 4 years, the US presidential election is more than just a race for the White House. It's a testament to the complex machinery of democracy, a system designed to balance diverse voices across a vast nation. As we look forward to future elections, the ongoing debates over electoral integrity, voter rights, and campaign financing highlight the ever-present need for vigilance and reform in safeguarding the electoral process. Remember, every vote counts, every state matters, and every election is a chance to shape the future. So the next time you watch the election frenzy unfold, you'll have a deeper appreciation of what's at stake, not just for the candidates, but for the entire country. Let the electoral dance continue, and may the best candidate win, with a fair fight and the genuine backing of the American people.